Hey guys, MA Fish Guy here, coming at you with a video update on setting up the 75-gallon tank. Now today I'm going to be putting all the water in, hopefully the substrate, and then getting all the filters and everything hooked up next. So the first thing I do, like a lot of people do, is just a wipe down. Now I've already sprayed this out, cleaned it out with a hose outside, got every little bit of particle piece that I could get out of it. That way, especially when you're buying these used, you never know what they're coming from. Same thing with buying it from a pet store. You never know what was inside this aquarium unless it was a kit in a box. You don't know what was in it. A lot of times pet stores can sometimes use them as storage. They're putting chemicals in it. They're putting flea stuff. They're putting sprays, cleaning agents. You don't know if it leaked or not. So the best thing to do is always clean it out and rinse it out. So I'm just going to take everything, wipe it down. It doesn't matter if it's nice and clean or streak-free or anything like that, because the main part of this is just getting the stuff out of the aquarium. It's also a good time to kind of check to make sure there's no heavy gouging, heavy scratching, anything like that, and that way you can make sure the tank is basically safe and sound. Like I said, especially if you buy these used, you have no idea where they have been, where they came from, really how old they are, because let's face it, a lot of new people in this hobby don't really keep track of where the tanks come from, what's been done in them, anything like that. And I've gotten some pretty sketchy tanks before. So the next thing I'm going to do is the weightlifting, and that is dumping the sea pier from Carib Sea in here. They're 4.4 gallons each. So to do a 75-gallon tank, it's going to take quite a few. I have 12 of them here, so that is going to do most of it, and then I have another 6 upstairs I'm going to have to bring down. And these are nice because they have a nice carry handle. It's a nice thick handle. Like that. So they're all supported by the box, everything like that. They're not like a nasty little thin handle like you would have on a bucket. But yeah, you pretty much just unscrew it. Pop the foil. And you're all ready to go. Now, what I like is it has all the trace elements, everything like that. There's no nitrates, there's no phosphates, anything like that. It is all ready to go. And the salinity is 1.022 to 1.025. Now, which is perfect for any of your saltwater. Now, if you need to do less, you can mix it in with some RO water, anything like that. Or if you have some conditioned water, anything like that, that's perfect. If you need to raise the salinity, then you can always do a salt mix. No big deal, but for this tank, it's going to be perfect for what I need it for. For right now, this is going to be a fish-only tank. I'm looking into doing a dog-faced puffer. I love them. They're awesome fish, and then eventually I'd love to upgrade into an even bigger tank for it. But for right now, we'll just do the 75-gallon tank. So I'm going to stop the video right here. I'm going to add the rest of this water. You guys really don't care to watch me for the next 20 minutes dumping water. And then I'll turn it back on once we have all the water ready to go. All right, so now we have the water mostly in the aquarium. Now I'm going to use the Argalive by Carib Sea. I like that one. It's a black and white sand mix. I think it's going to look really cool, the dog face. They recommend putting it in before, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I put it in mostly once the seawater is already in. That way I don't have to chance it sitting or drying out or any of the beneficial bacteria dying in it, anything like that, because it's going to help control the ammonia spikes, everything. I'm going to be feeding the tank, and that way it causes some kind of ammonia to keep everything going correctly. But I'm just telling you guys, like a little disclaimer, that I do it a little bit differently just because of the situation I've got upstairs with the 2 kids. Just in case they need me, I can put it aside. I know that everything's fine and it's not going to be affected at all. All right. So that's actually kind of funny because as soon as I got done recording that last little segment about when I added in, I was literally called upstairs for about 20 minutes. So it's things like that that I just kind of want to avoid. It comes with a biomagnet clarifier in there because if it gets cloudy, that stuff works wonders. I use it for my upstairs tank for that one, for the freshwater, and it clears it up pretty rapidly. Now, I'm not going to be putting fish in it straight away. It can be a little bit cloudy. It's really not going to bother me. So, like I said, I'm going to be feeding the tank so nothing gets screwed up when it comes to the nitrogen cycle. You know, that way we skip new tank syndrome, all that kind of stuff. We don't have to worry about that. So, I'm going to add the substrate in. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can do this. You can just cut it open. Some people actually take like almost like a PVC pipe and place it right onto the bottom of the aquarium, and that way they can kind of design where it goes. But I'm not going to worry about being that fancy. So like I said, each bag is going to come with a clarifier. And this is what you're going to add to it to basically make sure that everything clears up rather nice. So this is why I was saying they recommend to put it in before, but given my situation, anyone else has kids, you know how that goes. I'm going to be putting it in after the seawater, hooking up the filter, because honestly I've never had a problem with this stuff not clearing up relatively fast. So probably faster than a lot of the ones I've seen out there. If you just use regular play sand, all that kind of nasty stuff, it's going to clear up really quick. So we've got the water in. I'm going to add 2 more bags of substrate in, and I'm going to hook up the filtration system, and we'll get this thing going. Like I said, I'm looking for that perfect dog face puffer. I've seen one at a local pet store. I'm going to kind of try to contact them, see what I can get, and if they still have it. And then if not, I might just order it from a distributor or a seller of fish, and we'll see where we can go. If you guys have any recommendations of where you can buy a fish that's like dog face puffer fish, maybe someone specialized in it, post it down below. Also, check out Carib Sea. Check out their YouTube videos. Hit subscribe on their YouTube channel and show them some love. Like I said, Carib Sea has some great products. I'll be using them and continuing to use them for the salt. I can't wait to see this life rock in the aquarium, and you guys are going to be astonished when you see it. You're going to be amazed. It looks great in the box even. I can't wait to see what it looks like inside the water. So, like I said, check out Carib Sea. I'll put the link down to their website down below. Also, check out their YouTube, their Facebook. I'll put links down below to them as well. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, the next step will be everything else in the tank for the substrate, the filtration, and then I'll be doing the life rock kind of while I'm doing the video, so that way you guys can kind of see how I do some of the scaping and everything like that, and maybe get some pointers, or maybe give me some pointers. So thank you guys for watching. Check out my website, mafishguy.com.